Chartered, your accounting tutor. We are going to continue to solve the illustration given on 3-column CASHBOOK. Mind you, it is a continuation from the previous video where we start solving the question on the illustration on 3-column CASHBOOK. Mind you, we are going to solve the illustration as well. The earlier given, we are going to solve it logically to the end, and let's continue. You can see on the 8th of March 2026, board goods for sale 80,000. Board goods for sale. Here, as the business is buying goods, money is going out. They were buying goods for sale. It doesn't mean that it sales account. No, it is purchases. Board goods, mind you, I'm still emphasizing that board goods means purchases. And anytime the business is buying goods, money is going out. And that is why cash will be credited. And let's quickly come here. On what date? On 8th of March 26. Board goods means purchases. And the particular purchases. And purchases will be GL6, General Ledger 6. And then we are buying goods there by cash. Though cash is mentioned, yes, cash is not mentioned, but it still means by cash. As you can see, board goods for sale 80,000. Cash is not mentioned, but I'm still emphasizing that it means cash. And then the amount to be recorded under cash, and it's 80,000 naira. And meaning cash is giving out to acquire purchases. Next, now pay carriage on goods purchased 4,000 by cash. Here, carriage become the keyword. Here we are now saying the business is giving out cash to pay carriage. This is what is called carriage inward. If cash is paid on goods that are purchased for resale, that is what we call in accounting carriage inward. But all we know that cash is going out. As cash goes out for a given purpose, cash account must be credited. We now come here on this fateful day, which is on the 9th of March 26. We now see carriage inwards. Carriage inwards. And this is General Ledger 7. And carriage inward has been paid by cash. How much is that? 4,000 naira. Next, now come on the 10th, which is purchased furnitures. 80,000. Purchased furniture. The principle is still clear that anytime money goes out of the business, cash account should be credited. Now too, cash is going out to purchase furnitures. And then cash will be credited as given to furnitures. They now come here on the fateful day, which is on the 10th of March 26. Cash is going out to acquired furnitures. To acquire furnitures. And this is General Ledger 8. And then the amount is 30,000 naira. Next, on the 12th of March, sold goods by cash 50,000. Mind you, sold goods in accounting means sales. But this account is not sales account because most learners will confuse by saying that in my initial video, I said all sales are credited. No, this is not sales account, this is cash account. So as sales is credited, cash is receiving. So that is why in CASHBOOK, sales will not be credited because cash is coming in and then through sales. So don't mistake to say that because sales are always credited, you credit sales. No, sales is credited to bring in cash, and that's why cash account will be debited. And then on the 12th of March 26, cash has been received by way of sales. And that is General Ledger 9. And then the amount is 50,000 naira. Then next, we now say bought goods on credit from AYZ Limited 20,000. This transaction, bought goods mean but the goods have been purchased on credit. Therefore, this transaction will not be recorded in the cash, book. It is here because most learners will be confused. Why is it that the transaction that is not by cash is in the cash book question? It should be there. That is to test your knowledge whether you understand the real meaning of cash book. Where we define cash book as the book of original entry as well as a ledger, where only cash transactions are recorded. So anytime you see a credit transaction, please don't record it in the card. In as much as it's in the question that involve card book, don't touch it. But we are going to have a link on this transaction as we go down solving a question. So this transaction, though it is here, will not be recorded in the card book. Please don't forget to follow because we are going to solve this question logically to the end. More other transactions are coming out to explain how transactions are recorded in the card book. Don't forget to share videos to other learners that have challenge in this area. Don't forget to like or comment if there's any question. I will come back to address it. I am Chartered, your accounting tutor.